Hello everyone! Last time, Thor and his companions Loki, Thjalfi and Roskva found a huge dark hole in the middle of Jotunheim, the world of the giants. In the middle of the night, they were awoken by earthquakes, and fearing for their lives, they went further into the dark hole. They found that the hole splits into 5 separate rooms, and they sought shelter in one of them. When they got out of the hole in the morning, they found a huge sleeping giant. The giant was snoring so badly that he was actually causing earthquakes the whole night. When the giant woke up, he introduced himself as Skrimir, a dwarf among the giants. First thing he did was pick up the hole in which the others were sleeping and put it onto his hand, for the hole was actually his glove. The giant suggested that they should all travel together towards Utgard and that he could even carry everyone's food in his own pouch. Thor agreed, so they all proceeded east together. In the evening, the giant Skrimir said that he was so tired that he'll just go straight to sleep. And if anyone else is hungry, they should just go to his pouch and take out their food. Thor was of course starving, but he could not untie the knots on the pouch, and he was sure that this was some trickery by the giant, and that the giant wanted to steal everyone's food. And this infuriated Thor so much that he took his mighty hammer Mjolnir and struck the giant in the middle of his forehead. Everyone else in the world would be killed by such a mighty blow. But the giant just woke up and said, "Oh, did a leaf fall on my head?" Thor was very surprised, but he could not do much else but go back to sleep. At midnight, the giant started snoring again, causing earthquakes. And Thor was furious. If he had to go hungry, at least he wanted to sleep well. So he took his hammer Mjolnir again, and with even more might, he struck the forehead of the giant. But the giant just woke up and said, "Oh, was that an acorn that fell on my head?" Thor was angry, and he decided that as soon as the giant falls back asleep, he will kill the bloody bastard. The giant fell asleep towards the morning, and then Thor took his hammer Mjolnir for the 3rd time, mustered all the strength he had, and with his full might struck the giant in the middle of his forehead. He could feel Mjolnir sinking into the giant's brain. But the giant just woke up again, and he said, "Oh, are there some birds in the trees above us? Did some droppings fall on my head?" It was already morning, so they got up and started walking again. Very soon, the giant said that he had to go north, and Utgard was east, so the company separated ways. Thor and his companions soon reached Utgard, and the awesome things they found there, I will reveal to you when I see you next time.